This is my Fujifilm 10 to 24mm, which in a crop sensor becomes about 16 to 35. And this is SLR Magic 12mm, and as much as I like wide-angle lenses, I don't use them as much as I expected, but I want to fix that. So in this episode, I want to share with you some cool creative ways of using wide-angle lenses for your photography and filmmaking and how you can make your content more interesting. But first, let's talk about wide-angle lenses in general and how we can benefit from them. Wide-angle lens consider the lens that's 35mm or shorter. Its purpose to make the scene more immersive and impressive, as well as provide wider field of view so you see more of the scene in your shot. But at the same time, the more you see, the more things you need to pay attention to. As far as I know, there are three categories: ultra-wide under 16mm, wide angle from 16 to 24, and standard wide angle from 24 to 35mm. The wider your lens, the more stretch and distortion you'll see, especially when photographing and filming people. In photography, these lenses will shine in adventure outdoor style, such as landscape, travel, architecture, and astrophotography, which I have tried a couple of times, but it's just not for me. In cinema, wide-angle lenses are used to show the world of the movie, for establishing an extremely wide shots, as well as creating a larger frame for characters, and also putting the audience right in the middle of the action. A great example to this is the movie called Revenant. It's a phenomenal movie which was filmed with wide-angle lenses from 12 to 21mm, and if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. So now, let me show you some creative ways you can use wide-angle lenses to make your content better. I call this one rear seat passenger because it looks just like it. It's gonna fit well for travel videos, vlogs, as well as time lapses. It's super easy to do. All you need is to mount your tripod between the floor and rear seats and secure it as much as possible. If your camera or a lens has built-in image stabilization, that's gonna help a lot. Plus, try to drive as slow as possible in order to get the most stable footage. The next one is opening shot. Place your camera inside of something that has the door, such as oven, closet, or a trunk. I'm sure you've seen it in the movies. Use manual focus for better results, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. You can get a very interesting look by placing something in front of your wide-angle lens and use it as a foreground. So for this shot, I opened the book right in the middle, put some notebooks next to it, and place the camera on top. This way you can fill the frame and create a shot with a very interesting perspective. You can also do the same with your phone. Pointing your camera straight up is a great way to capture the beauty of the nature and architecture. It's like you're looking up, but instead you're using your wide-angle lens and you're able to see so much. It's super easy. Put your camera on a tripod, find the right angle, and enjoy the view. When we need to get close to the subject, we often use telephoto lens because it's so convenient and good. But what if we use wide-angle lenses for the same purpose? By placing wide-angle lens close to the subject, we get a very interesting view. Just keep in mind the distortion. In this example, I put the camera next to steering wheel, and the result is actually much better than I expected. The last one on this list is the shot all of us have seen on social medias, and that's POV shot. It's overused, but I believe there is so much potential in it if you use it in the right situation. It looks so cool because that's how we see the world, and there is actually a movie that's entirely filmed with POV perspective. I think it's called Parkour Henry, but I might be mistaken. Not the best movie, but it's interesting of how they achieve the look. There are so many other cool ideas of using wide-angle lenses for your photography and filmmaking content. These lenses let you get super creative, just have to be careful of distortion. For photography, it's much easier to fix it in post. For videos, not so much. Wide-angle lens is a great tool for content creation. It's a very important one with which you can achieve great results in your storytelling. Let me know which idea you like the most and maybe the ones I missed. I hope this video was useful, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to press like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel and check out the other content I have such as shorts and my Instagram. Well, on this note, I have to say goodbye and I will see you on the next episode.